Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here and welcome to a new episode of the 3-tier squad builder. Today we're going to be talking about the German league that is known as the Bundesliga, of course. So I've got 3 different squads for you today. One very cheap, one sort of not so cheap. It's sort of a middle ground type of 100k-ish type squad. And then one absolutely beastly squad which beats all of the rest in terms of price. So this is squad number 1. This is our first tier. This is for you guys that really don't have a lot of coins. This is sub 10k, I think. It might be around the 10k, maybe even 12k. I'm not 100% sure. These prices of players are changing all the time, should I say. But the main expensive players in here probably going to be Choupo-Moting, Adrian Ramos, and Felipe Santana. This squad is blessed with a fair amount of pace. We've also got an amazing cam called Trochowski. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's got 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, and he's an absolute little wizard at cam. I really like him. Can't recommend him enough. Choupo-Moting, if you've been watching my Road to Glory series, you'll realise he's a bit of a beast. And we played a few games with this first tier. We get a nice headed goal there from Nastasic. We then play the ball off to Adrian Ramos. Whips that in early for Choupo-Moting to absolutely beastly header that one home. That was a really nice smashing header off the bar right there. Castro then plays a lovely ball through to Trochowski, who manages to stick that home on his 5-star weak foot, which is brilliant, of course. But the main goals, the main bulk of the goals in this particular tier came from Adrian Ramos, who is a bit of a beast. He is, he doesn't look quite as good as he did last year, but his card is still kind of what you need on Ultimate Team. He's got a good balance of pace and strength and height and stuff like that. And of course, if you get in front of goal in Ultimate Team, pretty much anyone can finish. So I would take advantage of someone like Ramos, who's sort of built for the game. Did a good job for me. Like him and Choupo-Moting as a partnership, I liked a lot. Choupo was more of the assist king in this squad with Trochowski, of course. But then it was all about the goals from Adrian Ramos, and that was a lovely little chip right there. We now move on to tier number 2. This is for any of you guys which have got like 125k. If you didn't want to pay that much, then the main expensive players in this team would probably be Douglas Costa. We've also got Luis Gustavo, Schürrle, and Inform Raphael. Replace them with any other Bundesliga players that fit your price budget, and this is a good squad for you. We've moved to a 3-5-2. I'm very comfortable with that formation this year, especially in the Bundesliga. There's loads of great centre-backs. As you can see, we've got more pacey ones on the sides, with then a slower one in Benatia in the middle. But he's got amazing defending and physical. Kevin Prince Boateng, he can play anywhere from CDM up to CF in my opinion. Really great card. And then Chicharito and Raphael, the inform from this week, last week, whenever you're watching this video. He goes into the squad at striker, which is good. He's got 78 shooting, 86 dribbling, and 84 passing on his card. Not the quickest for a striker, but he's got 4-star skills and weak foot, so I'm hoping he can do a job. And actually, he really did do a job. The main goals for this team, well, one came from Kevin Prince, and then I think we got like 4 or 5 goals with the main man. That was a bit of a deflection, but main man Raphael scoring some goals. This is quite a nice one. Douglas Costa picks him out on the edge of the box, just takes that touch and uses that 4-star weak foot to his advantage, smashing it into the top of the net at the far post. And he does that very well. You'll see the other 2 goals that we've got with this team, or this tier, should I say. He again, top of the net. Like, he's really good at it. He's an extremely tricky little player, and with pace not being a massive factor, not the most important factor this year, he's usable, which is great. Look at his dribbling there, and look at the power on that shot to stuff it home into the back of the net. Very good option. I would actually prefer to play him at cam, but he did a good job at striker. Now then, we move on to the beastly one. This is for all of you guys which have stuck a lot of FIFA points in at the start of FIFA. It's going to cost you just short of 900,000 coins. We get some informs going into the squad in the by the looks of Farman and what's his name, Matip. That's what I was trying to figure out in my head. Matip is paired up with Boateng at centre back. We've got Diekmeyer, we've got Alaba, we've got Gundogan and Lahm at CM. Moving up to the cam, we've got Mario Götze, of course, the winning goal scorer of the World Cup, of course. Out on the wings, this is where things get expensive and really tasty. We've got Robben, 90 rated, and of course 86 rated Marco Reus. And then you could use a Lewandowski or something if you want up front, but I needed to keep the price a little bit lower. Sub 1 mil anyway, I think at this point in time is what is still classed as very expensive. So we've gone with Aubameyang, and he probably does a better job than Lewandowski anyway, especially from my experience of using him against Lewandowski. you know, 95 pace does speak for itself, but he's also got strength and really good finishing this year, Aubameyang, and of course they are very important factors as well. Lewandowski, I feel, would be a better player to have up front if he had the 4-star skill moves that he used to have, but they've taken them away from him, and that really sucks, and I kind of don't want to use him anymore because of it. You know, I loved Lewandowski with 4-star skills, and I don't see what he's done to deserve not having them. Anyway, ran over about Lewandowski's skill moves. As you can see, Aubameyang is sort of a fox in the box, as well as a sort of player that can dribble and outpace people. He'll score tap-ins, he'll score finesse shots from inside the box, he'll score power shots from probably inside the box. He's not got, you know, amazing long shots or anything like that, but he's more of the player to do the running for your team. We then score a couple of goals with Marco Reus right here. He's quite a good player, you know. He's always been a very good player on Ultimate Team, and especially if you utilise the finesse shot with him, he's got it. He's also got the pace and dribbling, which make him one of the best players out on that left-hand side on the entire game. Look at that ball from Robben, from Reus, by the way, into Ian Robben, who takes that with the finesse, first-time shot. That right there is a beautiful strike and an absolutely beautiful goal to round off the clips for this video. Now, what we do at the end of each of these episodes is show you the best players from each of the different tiers. This one would cost you around 700,000 coins, and it features players from all 3 tiers, I think. Yeah, Trochowski was in the first tier, and this is what I really like. These are the best players out of all of them. If I could pick all of the different players that were good, this would be the squad. 3-5-2, like that formation. As I said, I'm very comfortable with it this year. Only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't get Robben and Reus involved as much as I wish they would be. But I feel like with Aubameyang and Raphael as a striking partnership, that would do the job well. And I prefer to use 3 centre-backs from the Bundesliga because they've got such an array of amazing centre-backs. And their fullbacks are alright. You know, well, they're amazing on the left-hand side for Alaba. But on the right-hand side, you sort of got a take out rating cut and use Diekmeyer, which he's good, but I don't know, I prefer the higher rated centre backs in this team. If you've enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and let me know which league or nation you would like to see in the next episode. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and you want to see more of this type of content. That'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time, guys.